Good morning, all. Wishing you all a very happy Republic Day. Once again, we are here at the MCC Dr. Rajendra Prasad Stadium, and it's toss time of the match number 7 of the ALCON GSB Unity Cup 2025. The two match officials are here at the center, so as the two captains, and we move to the toss. Tails is the call. It is heads. What it is? Okay.
We'll chase.
Okay. You've already announced yourself in the tournament, in the season opener. I saw you were very dominant and a big victory over the Antru strikers. So how do you look upon to carry the momentum?
This is the second match of the league stages. So the entire team has not been tried out yet. So we'll stick to our basics and just go with the flow.
All right. I wish you all the very best.
Thank you.
Well, you lost the toss. What your decision would have been?
We would also batted second. The outfield is a little wet, and morning you always try to bat second and chase the score.
Yes. Okay. All right. But now, since you are asked to bat, so what would be your target?
We'll try to get around 170, 180, which seems like a good score on this pitch.
Yes. And you've seen a few matches now, 6 matches already. And how do you see the wicket?
Well, the wicket I feel has improved from the initial 2 matches, which has been low scoring. The ball is coming onto the bat nicely, and I think we should be scoring 170, 130, 180, which is a good score.
Yes, you've already won 1 game, and I wish you all the very best for this game as well. So that's the news from the center. Commonwealth mega strikers have won the toss, and they have elected to field first.
We look around and we see a competitive world, a constant tournament of who can deliver better, who can deliver faster. The advancement of a nation is in its ever-growing economy and technologically advanced infrastructure, where a single edifice has the ability to bring fame and recognition to its home state. Nevertheless, be it a humble home or an iconic building, they all begin with a few modest components. In today's world, where opulence and security have become a right and not prerogatives, when offered by someone with experience who is deeply rooted to the soil, adds an additional essence of trust. Group Priority began as a group leading into real estate, automobiles and spare parts.
This moment is all that I've been dreaming of.
Well, focus.
Somewhere I feel it in my soul. One chance is everything we've waited for. It's our time, so let me take it home and knock it out of this world. Out of this world where we going, yeah. Out of this world, yeah. Out of this world where we going.
Yo.
So come on, let me
Some
take
been
it
waiting and anticipating just to get a chance so we can be great kings. That time now wasting, no more debating. Today, our future creating. Here when me stating, we want the rating. Hope and I pray, enough deliberating. No plating, it been frustrating. So to see the better in our life we making. Because life is giving and taking. Unity, enough collaborating. You see the boundaries that we breaking. When we should have been celebrating.
This moment is all that I've been dreaming of.
Out of this world.
Somewhere I feel it in my soul.
Champion thing.
One chance is everything we've waited for.
Right now.
It's our time, so let me take it home and knock it out of this world. Out of this world where we going, yeah. Out of this world, yeah. Out of this world where we going. So come on,
So
let
we
me
say we
take
go
it
and win, cause there's no way we giving in. No giving up, so we say we go and bring all of the fight where we are from within. No stalling, so we do it brawling. I can hear the greatness calling. So we're balling is a inbound thing. Champion vibes and we ain't falling. Listen when we sing, so we dip on the grind. So you know, so we have to go and do it this time. So when we combine all who don't see, we have said them ain't trying. Cause the victory is inside me, I tell you this step on my mind. I could a million times them decline we, but we still go and climb to the top.
This moment is all that I've been dreaming of. Somewhere I feel it in my soul. One chance is everything we've waited for. It's our time, so let me take it home and knock it out of this world. Out of this world where we going, out of this world, yeah. Out of this world where we
look around and we see a competitive world, a constant tournament of who can deliver better, who can deliver faster. The advancement of a nation is in its ever-growing economy and technologically advanced infrastructure, where a single edifice has the ability to bring fame and recognition to its home state. Nevertheless, be it a humble home or an iconic building, they all begin with a few modest components. In today's world, where opulence and security have become a right and not prerogatives, when offered by someone with experience who is deeply rooted to the soil, adds an additional essence of trust. Group Priority began as a group leading into real estate, automobiles and spare parts.
It's a fine Sunday morning. You're at Margao, MCC. As we can see, the two umpires walking out at the center. Once again, wishing everyone a very happy Republic Day. And it is going to be match number 7 between Commonwealth Mega Strikers and Laziz CQS. Early in the toss, the Mega Strikers having won the toss. It was an easy decision for them to field first, as there would be a little moisture on the pitch. And as the day progresses, the sun will soak all the moisture and the conditions will get better for batting. And both the teams having won their first match, so both the teams would be pretty confident stepping into their second game. And there we can see the team hurdle of Commonwealth Mega Strikers. They're coming into this game with a big win over Antru's Strikers, the rising strikers of Antru's. And so as Laziz CQS, both the teams winning their first games quite comfortably. Both the teams would be hoping for another win here. So the two batters at the crease for Laziz CQS, Deval Karmali and Balkrishna, and Durgesh to open the proceedings with the ball. He's coming right arm over the stumps from the commentary box end. Play, says the umpire. And he starts off with a wide. So runs on the board for Laziz CQS in the form of extra. Again looking to charge early. He knows that the mandatory power play is on. Just the two fielders outside the 30-yard circle. And both the fielders behind the wicket. A third man and fine leg. Again, this is excellent. Durgesh Prabhugaukar was absolutely brilliant the other night against the rising stars of Anthruz. He's created an impact already in this tournament for his side. And he has cleaned him up. Hits the timber. Gets the job done for his side. What a start here. The won the toss, elected to field first. And how well has Durgesh Prabhugaukar responded to his skipper. Gets the wicket in the very first over. And Deval has to go back without scoring. What a fantastic start here for Commonwealth mega strikers, getting rid of the captain of the opposition in the very first over. And in comes Witte with a jersey number 18 on his back. The number 3 for Laziz CQS. So Witte to face the heat from Durgesh Prabhugaukar. That's played well. Respecting the good ball. There is a hint of movement for Durgesh, as can be seen from the commentary box. He's moving the ball away from the right-hander. And this is brilliant, absolutely brilliant. He can move the ball both the ways. And that's where he's so dangerous. Creating an illusion in the mind of batsmen. Shaping a couple of balls away. And suddenly a third one comes in. And that's where he's so dangerous. Durgesh Prabhugaukar. Oh, what a delivery that is. Even the keeper having a tough time collecting that ball. But in the end, good recovery. And beats the batsman, Balkrishna, to conclude the first over. And what a fantastic first over this has been from Durgesh Prabhugaukar, considering just 2 runs, a wide and a single, and picking up a massive wicket of the skipper. Deval Karmali has been sent back. Little bit of moisture as well. And that's the reason why we are seeing so much of movement. Siddesh starts off with his spell. Siddesh Prabhu starts off with his spell. Yeah, it was right on the money. Outside the off stump. Again, a swing and a miss from Balkrishna. Once again, Siddesh back on his bowling mark. Again, this is where they are so dangerous. You know, maintaining that line, that length, just outside the off stump, and moving the ball away from the batter. Never easy for the new batters who go in to face the new ball. The ball is moving. There you see again, a swing and a miss. Commonwealth mega strikers keeping the things really very tight. That's what they did against Rising Stars of Anthrus as well. Gave away just 33 runs in the power play. Better, much better this time. Well, this is good cricket. Well, for the new batters, it's always important that you spend some time out there at the center. Get to know the wicket and then look for your shots. Again, now chance. Oh, a slight fumble there from that fielder. Allowed the 2 batters to complete that single, and that concludes the over number 2. And after 2 overs, the score moves on to 5 runs, 5 for 1. Durgesh and Siddesh off to a fantastic start. Again, that should be an easy single. Well, this is good cricket. Early on, you get off strike, release the pressure. Durgesh going for a fuller delivery this time. Again, another quick single. And very good running between the wickets. Another single to Balkrishna. And that will bring Vidya Kosambi back on strike. And again, this time the ball coming in very sharply. Well, that is some serious skills from Durgesh Prabhugaukar. Well, that's where he's so dangerous. Keeps the batsman guessing all the time. The questions being asked here by Durgesh. Again, slightly shorter in length this time, and it's been signaled as a leg by. So another single, and with that single, the score moves on to 8 runs. Third over in progress. And that will bring Balkrishna back on strike, facing Durgesh. Slightly uppish. And another single. Well, this has really been a fantastic start by both the bowlers of Commonwealth mega strikers. Again, not been able to get the timing right onto that delivery. Coming down the track. And another single to conclude the over. So 3 gone, and after 3, it is 10. 10 for 1 after 3 overs.
We look around and we see a competitive world, a constant tournament of who can deliver better, who can deliver faster. The advancement of a nation is in its ever-growing economy and technologically advanced infrastructure.
His spell. Once again coming over the stumps. That's a lovely looking shot. These are easy pickings. First loose delivery from the bowler. And he launches. These are easy pickings. Coming right arm over the stumps. Bowling on the feet of the batsman. And he flicks it off. 1 bounce over the rope. First boundary of the match as well. And this time, Vidya Kosambi charging down the track. so that he could cut off that swing the bowler is getting. But Siddesh making the right adjustment in the length and once again beating the batsman. And that will be the second wicket. Very well bowled once again. He was consistently bowling there on the good length, making it very difficult for the batsman. And again, Vidya Kosambe looking to go aerial. He was looking to clear the infield, but he couldn't. And finds Durgesh Prabhugaukar at mid-off position. And second wicket going down. He was looking to up the ante, having realized that they were in the fourth over of the power play. But I guess he has just rushed down into things, and that has costed his side his wicket. The second wicket going down for the score of 14 runs. Laziz CQS 14 for 2 in 3.3. And this time it's the other bowler, Siddesh, getting his first wicket. And 2 wickets early in the innings. Well, this really is very tidy spell from both the opening bowlers of Commonwealth mega strikers, Durgesh and Siddesh, off to a fantastic job. And Sarvesh Prabhugaukar makes his way out to the centre. Siddesh making a few changes in the field. Again, look how consistent he has been. He's pitching it up in the right areas, not looking to hit the deck hard. And rest has been taken care of by the wicket, by the pitch. The ball moving. A look at the carry to the wicket keeper as well. Again, now he goes for a quick single and they make it. Good running between the wickets. Another single. Score moves on to 15 runs for that single. And Sarvesh gets off the mark. And this time it's been called as wide. The ball too wide, outside the off stump. His thinking was right from the bowler. He was looking to follow the batsman, but it was too wide. An easy call for the umpire. That's played well and should be another single driven through the cover region. And that marks the end of 4th over. And after 4 overs, the score moves on to 17 runs. 17 for 2 after 4. Again, a swing and a miss. And by signaled by the umpire. And that extra will take the score to 18 runs. Both the bowlers doing a fine job for their skipper. Straight to the fielder. Another dot. Again, he's missed it completely. This is really fantastic bowling from Turkish. How well he's mixing it up, taking the ball away. The next one comes in, keeps the batsman guessing all the time. That's played well, but there is protection there. Plenty of man patrolling that offside, but cannot stop the single. Another single, and that takes the score to 19 runs. That's played well, making good adjustment. And that single takes the score to 20 runs. Fifth over in progress. Durgesh into his third. Again, he was so close in getting his second wicket, Durgesh, but that's the end of his third over. And also it marks the end of fifth over. After 5 overs, the score is 20 for 2. Laziz CQS. It looks like Sitesh will continue his spell. Both the opening bowlers bowling 3 overs. This time the ball keeping slightly low. And another fumble from wicket-keeper, allowing batters to rotate strike, and that is what is very important. You keep rotating the strike, because if the same batter remains on strike for 2 or maybe 3 balls, then certainly the pressure is built up. It's very important that the batters keep rotating the strike. Again, very well bowled, shaping the ball away from the right-hander. This has really been very disciplined bowling Both the bowlers have been very tidy so far. Again, straight to the fielder. Bowling to his field perfectly, Siddesh. There are 4 men inside the 30-yard circle in the offside. This time a fuller line delivery onto the stumps, and again just a single. With that single, the score moves on to 22 runs, 6th over in progress. Again, that leading edge. And another single. Score moves on to 23 runs. What a fine bowling this has been in the power play. Just 23 runs considered so far. Again, that should be another easy single. And that will conclude the power play. 6 overs done here. And after 6 overs, Laziz CQS finding themselves at 24 for 2. Well, credit to the 2 bowlers, the 2 opening bowlers of Commonwealth Mega Strikers. And in response to that, Laziz CQS are placed at 24 for 2 at the end of 6 overs. And change in bowling. The first change we can see. Animesh Prabhugaukar, the spinner, into the attack as the field will spread. 5 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. Good start. Good start by the spinner as well. Starting off his spell with a dot ball. Animesh. Again, straight to third man. Chance of a run out. No. He's very quick between the wickets. Just looking to guide that ball through the third man region. Needed to be a little more fine. A single to Sarvesh. He moves on to 5 runs. And Balkrishna playing on 6. And the left arm off break. Animesh Prabhugaukar coming from the far end. Is now up against Balkrishna. Again, another dot. Well, there have been plenty of dot balls in this innings. Again, easy for the batsman. Animesh looking to bowl quick this time. Ends up bowling on the pads of the batsman. And an easy single for the batsman. Again, this time they're running fast and they should be able to come back for the second. Easy 2 there. And once again, the bowler bowling on the pads of the batsman, allowing them those easy runs. Now the field has spreaded. Again, another easy single there. In fact, it's been called as leg by. And that will mark the end of 7th over. 7 overs completed. And after 7 overs, the score is 29 for 2. Laziz CQS. Siddhant Amodkar into the attack. Coming right arm over the stumps. Right on the money. Appeal and up goes the finger. Quick work there from the bowler. And another one bites the dust here. Third wicket going down for Laziz CQS in form of run out. And Commonwealth mega strikers right on top here. All the bowlers doing a fine job. Just considering 24 runs of the power play. And Siddhant again starting off with a Yorker. And good work of his own bowling. He collects the ball cleanly and hits the stumps. And Balakrishna has to go back to the dugout of Laziz CQS, who never really looked comfortable, was really struggling today, as the ball was moving in both the directions. Fantastic start by the two fast bowlers, Durgesh and Siddesh. Now Siddhant Amonkar brought into the attack. And they have a wicket on the very first ball of the 8th over. Score remains on 29 runs. It is 29 for 3, Laziz CQS. So Nikhil Vajinkar is the new man in. Now the quality all-rounder in that side of Laziz CQS. He has got a big responsibility on his shoulders. Walking at number 5. And this is good cricket. Sensing an opportunity for that single and quick enough to respond, and he gets off the mark with that single, Nikhil. Again, that's played in the gap, and they settle for another single. Siddesh, I beg your pardon, Sarvesh, who spent enough time now at the crease. Sarvesh Prabhugaukar playing on 8 runs of 16 deliveries that he has faced. Again, another single. Nikhil Vajinkar, he's a busy player. Again, another excellent delivery. That's been signaled as by. The keeper having a tough time behind the stumps. We're in the 8th over. The ball is still moving. And that's the reason why I believe the young wicket keeper is having a tough time behind the stumps today. Quite a few extras being considered behind the stumps. And that marks the end of 8th over. And Laziz CQS 33 for 3 at the end of 8. And again, another quick single. Oh, what a delivery. Well, that's the length. That's the line you should be bowling. He's so good at it. Animesh Prabhugaukar. Again, excellent. Moving the ball away from the right-hander. Never easy for a right-hander. Facing a left-arm off-break bowler. Because the batsman has to play against the turn. Animesh Prabhugaukar with back-to-back dot balls to Nikhil Vijinkar. Again, absolutely brilliant. Ball turning so sharply. It's 3 dots in a row now. Really fantastic spell of bowling this from the left arm off break bowler. And another dot. Absolutely brilliant from Animesh Prabhugaukar. Finally a short ball. And that will certainly release all the pressure. He was bowling beautifully. A slight error. He pulled his length this time, going for a quicker delivery. And in the process, he ends up bowling a short delivery. But nevertheless, just 5 runs considered off that over. Still a very good over from Animesh Prabhugaukar. And that is the second boundary of the innings coming from Nikhil's bat. And after 9 overs, the score is 38 runs. It's 38 for 3 after 9. Going at 4.22 runs per over. Laziz CQS. Siddhant Amodkar coming back to bowl his second. Should be another easy single. Again, not been able to time the ball right. Sarvesh Prabhugaukar. Sarvesh Prabhugaukar is playing on 10 runs. And it has taken him 19 deliveries to get there. That's played well. The ball racing away, but there is protection there. Again, another single. Good backing there by the square leg fielder. Well, the little things that are so important in cricket, the basics, what we call backing for the overthrows. Again, bowling right on his body line. This is really fantastic stuff from the bowlers so far. Restricting Laziz CQS to just 40 runs in 9.3 overs. This has really been some serious bowling. Started off really well by Durgesh. And this time, very unfortunate for the batsman. He struck it with immense power. And the ball was travelling. Absolutely no doubt about that. Bringing in the bottom end power into play. But very unfortunate. I believe he has missed out on the boundary here. Some luck flowing in favour of Commonwealth mega strikers. It was a fuller line delivery from Siddhant. A short ball. And it's another boundary. He's so strong in that zone, Nikhil Vijinkar. 2 short balls, and both the short balls have been pulled away in the same direction. Bisecting the 2 fielders. The last over, the last ball of the previous over smashed a boundary in the deep mid-wicket region. And again, this time off Siddhant's ball. So finally, Nikhil is looking to up the ante. Couple of boundaries for Nikhil Vijinkar. Again, rock solid in defense, and it's a dot ball to conclude the 10th over. And it will be drinks. And after 10 overs, Laziz CQS find themselves at 45 for 3. And to move into the summary of the match so far, the Commonwealth mega strikers, having won the toss, invited Laziz CQS to bat first, and the bowlers have really done a fantastic job so far of Commonwealth mega strikers, restricting the opposition to just 45 runs in 10 overs, 45 for 3.
We look around and we see a competitive world, a constant tournament of who can deliver better, who can deliver faster. The advancement of a nation is in its ever-growing economy and technologically advanced infrastructure, where a single edifice has the ability to bring fame and recognition to its home state. Nevertheless, be it a humble home or an iconic building, they all begin with a few modest components.
Animesh, he has considered just 9 runs so far in the 2 overs that he has bowled. Again, a tossed up delivery, not offering much pace. And this is where he has been so successful. Has kept both the batters quiet so far, considering just 9 runs of the first 2 overs. Nikhil Vijayankar back on strike. Again, that's the region, that's the area where you've got to be bowling consistently. Let the batsman take the risk. You maintain the discipline. That's a lovely looking shot. This time a fuller line delivery. And that is swept for a 6. What a shot from Nikhil Vijayankar. And the momentum now slightly shifting in favor of Laziz CQS as Nikhil gets going for his side. That is really top class cricket from the tall right-hander Nikhil Vijayankar. Again, good comeback. Makes the adjustment. This time, keeping the ball outside the off stump. Again, that's played in the gap. And a great stop. Fantastic fielding there. Saved 3 runs for his side. The fielder. Raunak, the fielder. Again, drifting into his pads. Not able to get any connection. And it's another dot ball. And Raunak has been asked to bowl the next over. So break for Siddhant Amonkar after completing his 2 over spell. And we see another change. Raunak is up against Nikhil. And played with soft hands, another single. And Nikhil building a perfect innings. But it is very important that he gets support from the other end as well. That's up in the air, and in the process, he has to go back. And not a bad thing to do. He had to go for it. And Aditya Prabhugaukar with that catch at point position. Sarvesh, he had to go for it. He already into the 12th over. Had spent enough time at the crease and looking to up the ante. He loses his wicket. Varun Kutsadkar is the new man in, replacing Sarvesh. And what a way to announce yourself. A short ball, an easy pickings for a new batter who has just come in, Varun. A boundary to get off the mark. Again, striking with immense power, bringing some bottom end power into play. Again, a single. Again, another boundary. Again, that's placed beautifully. Should be a couple of runs. Yeah, this is really good cricket. So that brings us to the end of the over from Raunak. And after 12 overs, the score is 66 runs. It's a good comeback here from Laziz
We look
CQS.
around and we see a competitive world, a constant tournament of who can deliver better, who can deliver faster. The advancement of a nation is in its ever-growing economy and technologically advanced infrastructure, where a single edifice has the ability to bring fame and recognition to its home state. Nevertheless, be it a humble home or an iconic building, they all begin with a few modest components. In today's world, where opulence and security have become a right and not prerogatives,
And another change in bowling. Sandeep Dalal into the attack. Again, another swing and a miss. Good start here by Sandeep Dalal. Is up against Varun Kutsadkar. That's played well over the fielder. Again, couple of runs scored there. And once again, just a wild swing and a miss. Sandeep Dalal doing a fine job for his side. Now that should be a wide, and rightly so. He's trying to keep the ball away from the arc of the batsman Varun. And he has succeeded in doing that so far, beating the batsman a couple of times. This time a fuller line delivery. Overpitched on the line of the stumps. And he has hammered that one for a boundary, straight over the bowler's head. Well, this is good cricket. Well, that is the intent that you need now. So Varun gets going for his side. Again, an outside edge. And that is a great save from the third man fielder, who was standing inside the 30-yard circle. Had to give it a long chase and saves 2 runs for his side. And that marks the end of 13th over. And after 13 overs, the score moves on to and it is going to be Siddhant Amundkar bowling the 14th over. He has been brought back for his second spell. Bowling from the pavilion end. Again, a quick single stolen by the 2 batsmen. Score moves on to 76 runs. Again, the outside edge. Going to the third man fielder. Again, another single. Well, this is good cricket from the 2 batsmen out there at the center. They're not wasting any balls. Every ball, they're scoring runs. Almost every ball. That's played well. And very well stopped by the third man fielder. A good line delivery outside the off stump. Nikhil flashing hard at it. And another single. 3 singles coming off the first 3 deliveries of Siddhant's over. Score moves on to 78 runs with that single. This time, Varun missing out. Is looking to charge down the track. And Siddhant very smartly adjusting the length. Bowling it fuller, way outside the off stump. And a dot ball. Again, great stop. Great stop by the bowler himself, Siddhant Amodkar, off his own bowling. So good comeback here from Siddhant Amodkar after conceding 3 singles. Has produced 2 dot balls in a row now. Score remains still on 78 runs. The 14th over in progress. Again, straight to a long on fielder. And another single to finish the 14th over. So 14 gone. It is 79 for 4. Laziz CQS. The score 4 runs off that Siddhant Amodkar over. That's a good looking shot, and the fielder can't do much about it. Another cracking shot through the covers for a boundary. Is really turning it on here at the Dr. Rajendra Prasad Stadium, MCC. Varun Kudsadkar. He quickly moves on to 19 runs of just 13 deliveries. Not allowing Sandeep Dalal to settle down. And this time, coming down the track against Sandeep Dalal. And Sandeep has the last laugh. He has his revenge after conceding that boundary on the very first ball. Has picked up his man. And it's 83 for 5 in 14.2, Laziz CQS. But what an outstanding knock this has been from Varun Kudsadkar. He has done the job for his side. Scoring a quick fire 19 runs. They desperately needed that cameo from someone. And Varun has done the job for his side. Giving some hope of reaching to at least 130 or 140. Rauji Kakodkar is the new man in for Laziz CQS. And he has been welcomed with a wide. The score moves on to 84 runs with an extra from Sandeep Dalal. Bowling the 15th over. That's up in the air. And that is in the gap as well. And what a way to announce yourself. An over-pitch delivery with that kind of pace. Thank you very much, says Rauji Kakodkar. And smashes that one out of the park for a maximum. And now the score moves on to 90 runs in 14.3 overs. Well, this has really been a fantastic comeback. A dot ball there. Is looking to find a gap between the point and third man. It went straight to the point fielder. Oh, that's up in the air. And what a catch. What a catch that is. Oh, it's a soft dismissal. There was nothing wrong with that shot from Rauji Kakodkar. A short ball on his pads. Just giving the right direction with that pull shot, but it went straight to the fielder, and a very good catch from the fielder. You've got to give credit to the fielder. And very unfortunate for Rauji Kakodkar, who looked good with that big six over the cow corner region. Very unfortunate for him to get out in that fashion.
We look around and we see a competitive world, a constant tournament of who can deliver better, who can deliver faster. The advancement of a nation is in its ever-growing economy and technologically advanced infrastructure, where a single edifice has the ability to bring fame and recognition to its home state. Nevertheless, be it a humble home or an iconic building, they all begin with a few modest components. In today's world, where opulence and security have become a right and not prerogatives, when offered by someone with experience who is deeply rooted to the soil, adds an additional essence of trust. Group Priority began as a group leading into real estate, automobiles and spare parts.
And a dot ball to dot ball to finish the 15th. And after 15 overs, the score is 90. Laziz CQS, 90 for the loss of 6 wickets at the end of 15 overs. So good comeback here, good fight back from Laziz CQS. After a very slow start, they have found ways of scoring runs. He really launched himself, scoring a quick-fire 19 runs. And helping his side to get to that run rate of 6 runs per over now. 90 runs in 15 overs. Nikhil Vijayankar, the man on strike. And Nikhil is playing on 27 runs. . Again, a quick single. Sarvesh makes it. Now the left hand, right hand combination at the crease for Laziz CQS. Nikhil playing on 28 runs. Nikhil will have to spend some time there. He can only deal in singles at the moment. So it will be very important for his partner to look for some runs. And that's the beauty of this format. Your entire team gets tested. You know, a great thought process from the organizers. And eventually that also allows the bowling team to make a comeback in the game as well. Because they know that the new batsman is at the crease. Again, no timing at all, just a single. So Raunak quickly getting through his overs now. Once again, Nikhil Vijayankar back on strike, batting on 28 runs. A short ball, and that should be another single. So just 3 runs so far in this over. Again, Commonwealth mega strikers capitalizing on the new batsman. That's up in the air and falling just short. Another single. So just 4 runs coming off that 16th over. The score moves on to 94 runs after 16. 94 for 6. Has picked up 2 wickets by considering 20 runs. And he has his third. Again, absolutely brilliant from Sandeep Dalal, maintaining that line and length consistently. He may have been a little expensive, but has run the job for his captain by picking up 3 wickets. Hitting the top of the leg stump. And Sarvesh Sinari has been undone here. What a way to get off the mark. What a lovely shot. He's got absolutely no time to waste. Getting off the mark with that lovely boundary. Again, another quick single from Lakshmikant Kurade. Again, good comeback from Sandeep Dalal. Is now up against Nikhil Vijinkar, who has been a pillar of this innings. Nikhil Vijinkar. Now that's up in the air and again falling just short of the long off fielder. And that single will also bring up the 100 for Laziz CQS. Up in the air, and that should be the 4th wicket for Sandeep Dalal. What a day he's having, Sandeep Dalal, picking up 4 wickets for his side. And again, another batsman, Lakshmikant Kurade, in the process of scoring runs, has to go back. Scott at short third. And it is 100 for 8 now after 17 overs. Vasant walks out to the middle to join Nikhil Vijinkar. Still 3 more overs left. Nikhil playing on 30 runs of 24 deliveries. Again, that's played in the gap. And another single to Nikhil. He now moves on to 31 runs. Vasant Karmali as the new man in. At 8 down. It's very important for Laziz CQS to play all the overs that are remaining. Try to get another 20-25 runs maybe. Again, very smartly bowled by Raunak. Again up in the air and will fall short. That brings Nikhil back on strike. Again, another single. Good adjustment made there by the bowler Raunak. Again, a great stop, fantastic stop. The ball was travelling back to him. And that will be the end of 18th over. After 18 overs, scored 103 for 8. Nikhil playing on playing on Again, another single for Nikhil. He moves on to 33 runs now. That brings Vasant Karmali back on strike. An appeal. No, says the. In fact, that has been referred. Not out, says the umpire. Now that should be a wide. Sandeep Dalal searching for his 5th wicket. Has already picked up 4. Very smartly bowled. Big slow ball. And just a single again. So Nikhil is batting on 33. And he might well look to clear the fence and conclude his innings with a big 6. In fact, he chooses to go to 34 runs. In fact, Nikhil now moves on to 34 runs. Again, another wide, second wide. In fact, and this time he has his man. Up goes the finger. 5 wickets all for Sandeep Karmali. It's been stumped. Good work there behind the stumps by the wicket keeper. Vismay Fargaonkar doing the rest. And now 9 down for the score of 108 runs. Still one more ball to be bowled by Sandeep Dalal. Can he get another wicket? Pratap is the new man in. Oh, it was a great effort there by the fielder. It wasn't that easy. Moving towards his right, diving. He reached there, but couldn't hold on to that one. So it goes down as a dropped catch. And Sandeep Dalal missing out on his 6th wicket. So that marks the end of 19th over. And after 19 overs, Laziz CQS 109 for 9. And Siddesh comes back on to bowl his 4th. And the final over of the innings. And what a spell this has been from Sandeep Dalal. Picking up 5 wickets for his side. causing some serious damage to Laziz CQS. $109 for 9. The last over coming up from Siddesh. And he has put that down again. In fact, now this is good cricket. They get back for the second. This is very smart cricket. 2 extra runs getting added to the tally. So back-to-back catches going down. And score moves on to 111 runs now. Vismay. I know it wasn't an easy catch, but you've got to grab those chances. Now this will be taken. Yes. A simple catch down the throat of long off. And Nikhil being the lone warrior of that innings of Laziz CQS, scoring not out 34 runs. And they finish off on 111 runs. Laziz CQS setting up a target of 112 for Commonwealth mega strikers. So once again, Commonwealth mega strikers, their bowlers doing a serious damage. Starting off really well with Durgesh and Siddesh. Then the spinners came into the act. And it was Sandeep Dalal who was the pick of the bowlers, picking up 5 wickets for his side and restricting Laziz CQS to just 111 runs. And they're all out for 111, in fact. As we move towards the innings break.
We look around and we see a competitive world, a constant tournament of who can deliver better, who can deliver faster. The advancement of a nation is in its ever-growing economy and technologically advanced infrastructure, where a single edifice has the ability to bring fame and recognition to its home state. Nevertheless, be it a humble home or an iconic building, they all begin with a few modest components. In today's world, where opulence and security have become a right and not prerogatives, when offered by someone with experience who is deeply rooted to the soil, adds an additional essence of trust. Group Priority began as a group leading into real estate, automobiles and spare parts.
This moment is all that I've been dreaming of.
Well, focus.
Somewhere I feel it in my soul. One chance is everything we've waited for. It's our time, so let we take it home and knock it out of this world. Out of this world where we going, yeah. Out of this world, yeah. Out of this world where we going. So come on, let me take it.
Waiting and anticipating just to get a chance so we can be great kings. That time now wasting, no more debating. Today, our future creating. Here when me stating, we want the rating. Hope and I pray, enough deliberating. No plating, it been frustrating. So we see the better in our life we making. Because life is giving and taking. Unity and enough collaborating. You see the boundaries that we breaking. When we should have been celebrating.
This moment is all that I've been dreaming of.
Out of this world.
Somewhere I feel it in my soul.
Champion thing.
One chance is everything we've waited for.
Right now.
It's our time, so let we take it home and knock it out of this world. Out of this world where we going, yeah. Out of this world, yeah. Out of this world where we going. So come on,
So
let
we
me
say we
take
go
it.
and win, cause there's no way we giving in. No giving up, so we say we go and bring all of the fight where we are from within. No stalling, so we do it brawling. I can hear the greatness calling. So we're balling is a infant thing. Champion vibes and we ain't falling. Listen when we sing, so we dip on the grind. So you know, so we have to go and do it this time. So when we combine, all who don't see, we have said them ain't trying. Cause the victory is inside me, I tell you this, step on my mind. I could a million times them decline we, but we still go and climb to the top.
This moment is all that I've been dreaming of. Somewhere I feel it in my soul. One chance is everything we've waited for.
Hey, yo.
It's our time, so let we take it home and knock it out of this world. Out of this world where we going, yeah. Out of this world, yeah. Out of this world where we going. So come on, let me take it.
We can see the two umpires taking their positions. So that's the summary of the match so far. Commonwealth
We look
Mega
around.
Strikers winning the toss, electing to field first. And in response, Laziz CQS have managed to score 111 runs, setting up a target of 112 for Commonwealth Mega Strikers to chase down. Commonwealth Mega Strikers, they also restricted Rising Stars of Anthrus to a same score, 111 the other day, which was chased down in just 13 overs. So it is all set for the run chase here at the Dr. Rajendra Prasad Stadium, MCC Margao. 112 runs to get of 120 deliveries. Commonwealth mega strikers, their bowlers have done a good job so far. Now it's a turn of their batsmen. Laziz CQS. They'll have to produce something really very special to pull off this low scoring game. And you never know, a couple of early wickets could have this game on, certainly. Vismay Fargaonkar to face Krishna Hodarkar. Looks to charge on the very first delivery. And it's a dot ball. Good start by Balkrishna. Vismay Fargaonkar, the left-handed batsman, wicket-keeper batsman. Again, big appeal. And they sneak in a single. And the left-hander gets off the mark with that single. And that brings the big destructive batter at the crease. Durgesh Prabhugaonkar. So Balkrishna to bowl to Durgesh Prabhugaonkar. And a perfect Yorker from Balkrishna. It's never easy for a spinner to start with a new ball. But Balkrishna right on the money. Again, straight to the fielder. Another dot. The low-scoring games are always fascinating. Always get into tricky situations. Again, no says a big, loud no from Vismay. So the two match officials for this game, Pranay Prabhudesai and Prashant Patil, officiating this game. What a shot. That's played in the gap. But there is no power enough to clear the boundary line. But he gets back for the second run. And he also gets off the mark with a double. The first over gone. After first over, the score is 3 without loss. Commonwealth strikers, Commonwealth mega. Vismay playing on 1 and Durgesh playing on 2. And Nikhil Vijayankar into the attack. Nikhil played a very crucial innings of 34 not out for his side. Was a lone warrior. He now has the ball in his hands. What a lovely looking shot that is. Crisply timed straight drive for a boundary. The technique absolutely perfect from Vismay. A fuller line delivery, just a warm-up delivery from Nikhil Vijinkar. And what an extension of arms. High elbow. Perfect looking straight drive. Again, much better this time from Nikhil. Changing the line, changing the length. Keeping it outside the off stump on the good length region. And this time, targeting the pads of the batsman. And leg by has been signalled by the umpire. The score moves on to 8 runs. And that will bring Durgesh back on strike, who's playing on 2 runs. Is up against Nikhil Vijinkar. Lets that one go to the wicket keeper, and it's been called as wide. So the left hand right hand combination working well at the moment for Commonwealth mega strikers. A big swing and a miss from Durgesh Prabhugaukar. Oh, that's a great save. And that must have hurt him. Saved a single for his side. Durgesh had smashed it very firmly. And I'm pretty sure that must have hurt. As we can see, the physio rushing towards Nikhil Vijinkar. That was struck really very hard by Durgesh. Straight back to the bowler, Nikhil. Gets his hand on the way. And looks like he's hurt himself there. The physio checking on him. A big thanks to Dr. Ketan Bhatikar, sponsored the physio for this tournament, giving us all the services. And what a fabulous tournament. What a fabulous organization. This is the ALCON GSB Unity Cup 2025. Again, that's bowled beautifully. Another dot ball to conclude his first over, Nikhil Vijinkar. And after 2 overs, the score moves on to 9 runs. 9 without loss after 2. So they get 6 runs off that over. And looks like Nikhil has gone out. Once again to check on his injury. And Mohit has come in as his replacement. And looks like Balkrishna will continue his spell with the new ball. That's a good looking shot from Vismay. And he'll get 4 for it. No need to run for that one. Save your legs, young man. He clears the infield over the covers for a boundary. Second boundary for Vismay. He seems to be in fabulous touch this morning. Vismay Fergaukar with an elegant looking straight drive in the last over. Again, that was driven with straight to mid-off. And he denies the single. And rightly so. And this time brilliantly bowled by Balkrishna. Changing the length. And Vismay looking to cut that one off the back foot. It was almost trapped there. This is good all-round cricket. Again, another short ball. And first touch there for Mohit, who just come in as a replacement for Nikhil Vijinkar. And now, again, change in field for Durgesh. Long on and long off in position. Those are the 2 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. Because they know he loves to take on the bowler, Durgesh. That's up in the air. And that's big enough. Just see the confidence he possesses. The fielder was stationed there. And he's a fearless batsman. He takes on that fielder and clears the boundary quite comfortably. The first maximum of the innings for Durgesh and for Commonwealth mega strikers as well. Again, Balkrishna back on his bowling mark. Again, another over pitch delivery. And that's gone right on the side screen. And back-to-back sixes to finish the 3rd over. And now 3 overs completed. Commonwealth mega strikers move on to 26 runs without loss. And this looks like some start. And change in bowling. Vasant Karmali into the attack now. Nikhil Vijayankar. We have no update on his injury. Not present on the ground. Taking some treatment. And hence we see change in bowling. It's going to be Vasant Karmali. Vismay to face Vasant, who's coming from the far end. And again, crisply timed for another boundary. Vasant coming right arm over the stumps to the left-handed batsman Vismay. And these are easy pickings. He bowls on his feet and clipped away for a boundary. The score moves on to 30 runs now. And this looks like some start. Change in fielding. Good comeback from Vasant. We all know that Durgesh is a destructive batsman. It's really good to see Vismay starting off his innings so well. Has looked promising so far. Again, that should be an easy one. Score moves on to 31 runs for that single. And that brings Durgesh back on strike. So Durgesh now facing Vasant Karmali. And as I mentioned, this is some serious striking from Durgesh. In fact, it's 3 in a row now. He smashed 2 sixes of the last 2 balls of the previous over. And what a shot here. Once again, over the long off region for a huge 6. This is some serious cricket from Durgesh Prabhugaukar. He's playing on 20 runs of just 10 deliveries. And the score quickly moves on to 37 runs. It looks like Durgesh is in a rush. He's unstoppable at the moment with 3 back-to-back sixes. Long off and long on in position for Durgesh. But he's still got absolutely no hesitation going over them. And That should be an single. Single takes the score to 38 runs. And that brings Vismay back on strike. Again, another single. And that will be the end of the over. And the score moves on to 39 runs at the end of 4 overs. What a fantastic start here by the two openers of Commonwealth.
We
to
look
make us strike.
around and we see a competitive world, a constant tournament of who can deliver better, who can deliver faster. The advancement of a nation is in its ever-growing economy and technologically advanced infrastructure, where a single edifice has the ability to bring fame and recognition to its home state. Nevertheless, be it a humble home or an iconic building, they all begin with a few modest components. In today's world, where opulence and security have become a right and not prerogatives, when offered by someone.
3 huge sixes coming from the bat of Durgesh Prabhugaukar. And again, he goes over the infield. But this time there is protection there. Mohit keeps it down to 2. And score moves on to 41 runs. And a big swing and a miss. Well, this is really good captaincy. Now they have 2 fielders patrolling that offside boundary. And that's the reason why Vismay was asked to play that shot across the line. Much better from Vismay. Well, it's very important that you recover from that dot ball and show temperament to build your innings. I'm pretty sure his captain must have asked him to get your 35 runs and come back. That would be the instruction. We're just chasing 112 runs. Again, that should only be another single. Is batting flawlessly at the moment, Durgesh. Timing the ball to perfection. And Laziz CQS, if they want to make any sort of comeback in this game, then they need a wicket. Again, driven straight. They're running the first one hard. And this is good running, very good running between the wickets. They come back for second as well. Good calling there from Durgesh. He was confident of making his ground. He saw that long off fielder being positioned at wide long off. And this time it's been called as wide. Another extra, which takes the score to 46 runs, 46 without loss. Again, that should be an easy single. With that single, the score moves on to 47 runs. And that also marks the end of 5th over. 5 overs gone. It is 47 without loss. Commonwealth mega strikers doing it with a lot of ease at the moment. No problems at all for the two batsmen. The left-hand, right-hand combination. Off to a fabulous start to this run chase. Laziz CQS. They will have to produce something extremely magical if they want to pull this off from this situation. Their opponents cruising at the moment. 47 without loss in 5 overs. And we have another change in bowling. It's not going to be Vasant Karmali, but it will be Sarvesh Sinari from the far end, bowling the final over of the power play. Starts off well with a dot. Now long on and long off in position for Vismay as well. And again played along the carpet for another single. Good sensible cricket. Just assessing the situation. That brings Durgesh back on strike. Durgesh loves to take on the spinners and he has really enjoyed batting here at MCC. Played a blistering knock in the first match as well, Durgesh Prabhugaukar. And what a shot that is. He has crunched that one away through the cover region for a boundary. Again, another cracking shot coming from Durgesh's bat. Is not allowing any bowler to settle. And almost every bowler having a hard time facing Durgesh Prabhugaukar. Again, that's played in the gap as well. Inside out this time. And back-to-back boundaries. And once again, bowler doing the same mistake. He continues to bowl on the fuller length. And Durgesh now moves on to 30 runs with the help of 3 sixes and 2 boundaries. And finally, he has his man. Sarvesh Sinari has his man. But what a fine knock it has been from Durgesh Prabhugaukar. He has done the job for his side, scoring a quick fire 30 and laying a foundation for the rest of the batters to come in and get to that target. What a player he's turning out to be in this second edition of the ALCON GSB Unity Cup 2025. A quick fire 30 runs and 3 very good overs with the new ball. And it's going to be Siddhit Raiturkar. The skipper walks up to the center. Sixth over in progress. Score is 56 for 1. Sarvesh Sinari, the left arm off-break bowler, bowling the sixth over. Laziz CQS defending 111 runs, which they have scored. And at the moment, despite losing a wicket, Commonwealth mega strikers in a very comfortable position. They are in commanding position. So Laziz CQS will have to pick up a few quick wickets if they want to make any sort of comeback in this game. Well, that's driven for another single, and he gets off the mark with that single. Siddhit, the skipper of the side. And that marks the end of over number 6. 6 overs gone. It's 57 for 1. So off to a fantastic start. If we compare Laziz CQS, they scored only 24 runs in the power play. And on contrary, we see Commonwealth mega strikers scoring 57 runs in the power play. More than double, and that certainly has been the difference. And seems like Balkrishna will continue. He's bowling his final over from the pavilion end. Aggressive captaincy. You can see 6 fielders inside the 30-yard circle. This is good cricket. Good aggressive cricket from Laziz CQS. They do not want to give away easy singles. Siddhit clips that one off the pads and eases to another single. That brings the left-hander back on strike. Vismay Fargaonkar, who has really looked absolutely promising so far in this innings. The run chase. Of course, they are chasing a low total, but still he has been very convincing so far. Again, another single. And now Vismay moves on to 24 runs. Siddhit back on strike. Again, another single. In fact, a misfield will allow them to get back for the second. So that marks the end of 7th over. And seems like Sarvesh Sinari will continue bowling. Again, easy single there. Score moves on to 62 runs with that single. Well, this is good intelligent cricket from the two batters at the center. Both the batters just assessing the situation, having realized that the asking rate is well in control. All they need to do is keep rotating. And they are doing exactly that. There's no pressure at all on the two batsmen. This time slightly shorter in length, and Vismay plays it off the back foot straight back to the bowler. This time a little late to play that shot. Vismay gets away with that outside edge. Another single to him. Again, that's played fine, very fine. The ball racing away. And the ball crawls slowly towards the boundary. And it is the first boundary for the skipper, Siddhit Raiturkar. Sarvesh Sinari bowling slightly quicker this time on the pads of Siddhit. It was an easy boundary for him. Again, another fuller line delivery and an easy single. And that marks the end of 8th over. 8 overs completed. After 8 overs, Commonwealth Mega Strikers are 69 for 1. That's played in the gap. Nicely tossed up delivery from Mohit Kamath. And he goes through the cover region, the skipper. With an absolutely magnificent cover drive. Gets four for it. The score moves on to 73 runs with that boundary. Again, another full toss, but this time the square leg fielder cuts it off. Score moves on to 74. Again, another easy single. Well, there's no doubt Durgesh has played an outstanding knock, a quick fire 30. But I'm really impressed with the way the young left-hander wicketkeeper batsman has gone so far. Vismay Fargaonkar just assessing the situation. Not wanting to do anything silly. Such a matured knock from the youngster. Again, a leading edge. And this is very good running between the wickets. Another couple of runs getting added to the tally of Commonwealth mega strikers. And this time, a big googly from Mohit Kamath. It has moved way too wide and it's been signaled as wide. Oh, he brings his hand on the way of the bowler, on the way of the ball, and keeps it down to another single. And that will be the end of ninth over. 9 overs gone. It is 80 for 1. Commonwealth mega strikers batting beautifully at the moment. No problems whatsoever. They're doing it with a lot of ease. Will be bowling the 10th over. Commonwealth mega strikers chasing 112 runs are 80 for 1 in 9 overs. Need another 32 runs to win this match. And he has pulled that one away. It's a boundary. And he now moves on to 34 runs. Vismay Fargaonkar. What a fabulous knock this has been from the youngster, the wicket-keeper batsman, Vismay Fargaonkar. He's playing on 34 runs. Can he find a 6? It's a big wide down the leg. Score moves on to 85 with that extra. And Pratap Kamath now decides to change his side. Now coming round the stumps to the left-hander. And he finishes off his innings with a single. What a fantastic knock this has been. Very impressive from the young wicket-keeper batsman. Vismay Fargaonkar has done the job that was assigned to him by the skipper. He scored his 35 runs. And just making things more comfortable for the next batter to come in. Again, another single. And Achyut Naik Dalal is the new man in. Coming in at a very comfortable position. His team in absolutely commanding position. Achyut Naik Dalal facing Pratap Kamath is bowling from the pavilion end. With the team needing just 25 more runs of 63 balls that are remaining in this innings. The 10th over in progress. And he goes hard at it. Gets off the mark with that single to long off. Achyut. And again, down the leg. These are freebies. 5 wides. Again, bonus runs being gifted to Commonwealth Mega Strikers. And Commonwealth Mega Strikers again moving towards a huge win. That's cut away. There is protection there. And will only be one. And the score moves on to 94 runs with that single. Once again, it's going to be Achyut Naik Dalal facing Pratap Kamath. Is facing his second delivery. Once again, powered away to long off. And well, this is poor cricket. Just look at the body language of Laziz CQS. Seems like they've already given this up. And that will allow Achyut Naik Dalal to steal an extra run. And that concludes the 10th over. And after 10 overs, the score moves on to 97 runs. He went off the field for some time and now coming back for his second spell, Nikhil Vijayankar. Again, another single. And very good running between the wickets. Score moves on to 97 runs. And if you compare the two teams, the team batting first, Laziz CQS, were positioned at only 45 for 3 after 10 overs. And you see the mega strikers positioned at 96 for 2 in 10 overs. Well, that has made a huge difference in the two sides. He goes up, and the fielder was looking to save the boundary. Well, I thought he should have looked for that catch. Again, easily done by Siddhit. Really enjoying batting conditions now. It's a flat wicket now. The ball coming nicely on the bat. That's up in the air and should be a simple catch for Nikhil Vijayankar. And he has a wicket to his name. And I believe Achyut Naik Dalal has wasted his opportunity. He gets to bat in the top order today and not been able to impress the selectors or the captain. It was a short ball. He's looking to play across the line. It was to be hit in the offside or guided through the third man region for a single. But a wrong shot selection costing him his wicket. You know, it's a big squad. Just the 8 teams in this edition of the ALCON GSB Unity Cup 2025. And it's really very competitive to find your spot in the playing 11. You get these kind of opportunities. You've got to utilize these chances that you get to cement your position in the playing 11. And Achyut Naik Dalal not quite capitalizing on the opportunity. And it's Aditya Prabhugaukar who makes his way to the center. It's very smartly done. Well, the same ball that was bowled to Achyut Naik Dalal. And look how he plays it, Aditya. Having known the situation, is just assessing the situation. Well, that's what experience is all about. Oh, what a shot that is. Absolutely magnificent. Once again from Siddhit Raiturkar. Another classic cover drive. To get another boundary to his name. And that marks the end of 11th over. And after 11 overs, the score is 104 for 3. Now they need just 8 more runs to win this match. And Mohit Kamath comes back to bowl the 12th over. Again, easily done. Just 7 more needed now. It was pitched back off the length. And Aditya cuts that one off for a single. A short ball and the catch has been taken this time. Lose another wicket. Pratap taking a safe catch. It was a big googly from Mohit Kamath. Once again, very smartly bowled. Inviting the batsman to go for it. It was a short delivery. The ball turning into the right-hander. And the skipper has to go back. And Siddhit can a fine knock for 24 runs. A wonderful knock of 24 runs of just 18 deliveries. And I believe he has done the job for his side as well. Siddhit Raiturkar, a captain's knock of 24. And it's going to be Animesh, who's making his way to the center. So Mohit has his man. And Animesh has just walked out to the center. And the ball racing away. It's been called as wide. Wide and an extra. So just 5 more needed now. Aditya, the man on strike. 5 runs to get and win their second match. It will be back-to-back wins for Commonwealth Mega Strikers. Again, smartly played. And Animesh not interested in the second. He wants to play a few balls. And yes, why not? They have plenty of balls left. Kane just driving it straight to the fielder. Kane, another dot ball. And now Mohit decides to change his side. Coming over the stumps. And that's up in the air. And oh, goodness me. There's a dropped catch. And that's gone for a boundary. And that is it. A victory here. Huge victory for Commonwealth Mega Strikers. A successful run chase in just 11.5. A big win here. Chasing 112 within 12 overs. Commonwealth Mega Strikers. Good toss to win. After winning the toss, they elected to bowl first. And the bowlers were very, very impressive. Restricting Laziz CQS for just 111 runs. And an easy run chase. With the help of their openers, Durgesh and Vismay Fargaonkar, giving them a solid start. 56 runs in the power play. And then the skipper, Siddhit, continued with the momentum along with Vismay. And in the end, it's an easy win for them. So congratulations to Commonwealth Mega Strikers on their second win.
look around and we see a competitive world, a constant tournament of who can deliver better, who can deliver faster. The advancement of a nation is in its ever-growing economy and technologically advanced infrastructure, where a single edifice has the ability to bring fame and recognition to its home state. Nevertheless, be it a humble home or an iconic building, they all begin with a few modest components. In today's world, where opulence and security have become a right and not prerogatives, when offered by someone with experience who is deeply rooted to the soil, adds an additional essence of trust. Group Priority began as a group leading into real estate, automobiles and spare parts.
So moving towards the post-match presentation ceremony. To grace the occasion, we have with us as a guest Shri Sudesh Prabhudesai, Secretary Goa Veterans Cricket Association and ex-Goa Cricket Association Managing Committee member, requesting Vikram to kindly escort the guest . I would like to request both the teams to kindly join us for the post-match presentation ceremony. So we have with us Shri Sudesh Prabhudesai, Secretary, Goa Veterans Cricket Association and ex-Goa Cricket Association Managing Committee member, gracing the function. Welcome, sir. Firstly, to start with, I would like to call the losing captain, well, as we mentioned at the toss, it was a very important toss today given the conditions. So that really costing you. And what do you think went wrong? The power play, just 24 runs, and the tone was not set up. So what do you think actually went wrong to seeing just 111 runs on the scoreboard?
Yeah, I think the ball was moving a bit in the morning, and we lost some early wickets. I think that was the main reason for the low score today. If the top order batsman had capitalized early, I think we would have reached around 150, 160.
Yes, but you've got to give credit to the opening bowlers of Commonwealth, mega strikers as well, Durgesh and Siddesh. They were absolutely outstanding, bowling in the right areas, which eventually did not happen while, seeing your bowling attack.
Yeah, I think they bowled in the right places, especially Durkesh and Siddesh. The ball was moving from both the directions. All credit to them.
Yes, still long way to go. Just the second match, and I wish you all the very best.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now I would like to call upon the winning captain. So I believe you would be very happy the way things have gone by.
Yeah, very happy today. We exploited the conditions today in the morning. We were quite lucky to win the toss, and it's a victory for Mega Strikers. But the opposite side also was quite good today. It's just a bad day for them.
Yes, really impressed with the way Sandeep has bowled today, and the way you started with the run chase, the two openers. Really a blistering start from Durgesh, but I was, pretty impressed with the way the young left-handed keeper batsman has gone for his 35 runs. What do you have to say about his knock?
Yeah, about Sandeep Dalal, he's 50 plus, and at that age, I don't know where we will stand. But hats off to him for his fifer today. Durgesh, as usual, he is our backbone and a very staunchy player. And full credit to Vismay. He was very quick and effective behind the wickets. And of course, with the bat, he was marvelous today. So all credit to the entire team. They played very well. Good fielding, good catches by Shivam Warik. It was a blinder of their important batsman, Rauji.
Right, very good all-round cricket from your side, and I wish you to carry the same momentum ahead. You've won 2 games now, a few more to come. Wish you all the very best.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you. And now it's time for the Man of the Match award. The Desserts and More Man of the Match award, and that goes to undoubtedly Sandeep Dalal for his outstanding bowling figures, picking up 5 wickets. Requesting Shri Sudesh Prabhudesai to kindly do the honors. It's been a fabulous bowling figures from you, picking up 5 wickets at a very crucial stage of the game. Completely pushing the opponents on the back foot. So how was the wicket when you started bowling?
I was planning to bowl wicket to wicket. Hello. I was planning to bowl wicket to wicket. I have bowled as per the wicket. Batsman made the mistake and I got the wicket.
Okay. You're saying so, and I wish you all the very best for rest of the games as well, and many congratulations on the Man of the Match. So the next up, Kamath Realty Hero of the Match, and that goes to Durgesh Prabhugaukar for his outstanding all-round performance. In fact, it goes to Vismay Fargaukar for his very good knock. Once again, requesting the guests to kindly do the honors of handing over the gift hamper to Vismay Fargaukar. Well, first of all, Vismay, many congratulations on being the hero of the match.
Thank you, thank you.
Yes, we saw a few errors from you initially while keeping behind. Siddesh yelling at you, but you really came back strong. So what was the message to you from the skipper going to open the innings?
They just told me to stay on the wicket and complete my 35 and come outside.
Yes, and you really seem to have followed that, and you really showed great character, not losing your patience. And I wish you all the very best. Keep going. And of course, not to forget 2 stumpings as well. Very well noticed by the guest. Now, I would like to request Vikram to kindly hand over the momentum to the guest, Shri Sudesh Prabhudesai. And requesting you, sir, to kindly address us, seeing this kind of tournament. It's the 2nd edition of the ALCON GSB Unity Cup. The entire community coming together. Everyone, it's a fine Sunday, enjoying themselves with cricket. How do you feel the entire atmosphere?
Yeah, it's from last year. It's been really very well organized by this. This tournament is well organized. Last year also I had seen. I was lucky enough to play for another team, and I was the first. I played the first match also, the inauguration match. So it's very good thing whatever they are doing for the community. One more thing, I also the sponsors are also doing a great job sponsoring this tournament. On a lighter note, I would like to say that I was playing for once I was playing for this team, and this team, Margao Mega Strikers, the name is, but 5 players are from Mashing, and altogether 7 players are from Kankon. Okay, so that makes the team great. Thank you very much. That's on the lighter note. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Now requesting the man of the match and the hero of the match to kindly come up once again for a photograph along with the guest. Again, the match ball to be handed over to Sandeep Dalal for picking up 5 wickets, requesting the guest to kindly do the honors of handing over the match ball to Sandeep Dalal for picking up a fifer in this game. So thank you, and that's it from the presentation area. The next match to be played in some time.